We're here, we are live, and we had some pretty good success. I'm looking at these levels here. I caught it a couple times going up, but it's kind of in this rangy period. It's reacting off this support zone, and it just took, well, it took out overnight this session high, I guess it were. This has yet to completely invalidate this fair value gap. So we're looking at here. And NQ and NQ is trading lower, which normally that's like higher. So we see a pretty big S&T divergence here. That's shooting down. What I think I might do, if it's going to run all the way down, which it looks like it's starting to do at this point, take it off of the bounce here. Let's see if it, let's see. It's rejecting. See if it wants to continue. It just made this impulsive move down. I think I'm going to see if it's going to want to bounce off of here. As we see previously, it's kind of bounced off this zone. Looks like it's already rejecting. Could potentially take a buy right off of here. Okay, we're spiking down again. See how far it wants to come. Ultimately, there's a lot of liquidity up there, so I think it's going to want to keep go up there, and I'll have to see where the market is at this point. But I'm pretty sure we're in, we're pretty much in a bullish market. So we're going to see it come down and touch somewhere around here maybe, and reject. There is a 2-hour fair value gap and another support zone down here. Oh, I'm not sure if there's something happened somewhere. I think it's just going to come and reject off of here. Let's see where my volume is. We got a lot of sell volume. 4, let's see. Still a lot of volume, 5K and rising. We're gonna be patient and wait. I was out and about, so I didn't get my other levels marked out here. We want the 8 o'clock break and retest. We're already below that. Let's see where our other session ranges are. I'm thinking it might shoot back up just like we saw here. This could be a fake out. See this kind of pattern here. A little bit of a pullback. I might continue to want to go down. Starting to see some buying pressure. I'm gonna go in here. Hopefully we're gonna ride it back up. So a big pocket of buying pressure here, big pocket of selling pressure, followed by some buying pressure. Get my stop loss. If it's below that, then we lost the plot here. It may want to break the retest, so we're going to go down a little bit more. I'm up maybe 25 bucks on the day. I've been steadily getting myself out of the hole. I'm in the 300s, negative 300s at this point, which I was upwards of like 700 in the hole. So I am on a nice little streak here, and I seem to have a good sense of where price wants to move and react to, and where my limits are, where price might want to go. And I think that's the name of the game. You're not going to predict it, but you can look to where possible maybe direction it might go and follow it. Okay, we're gonna break through probably the stop loss. I could probably get out here. Probably should. Let's see how this candle ends here. A little buying pressure here. There's a lot of sell candles there. I feel like we should see a little bit of a turnaround. When will it be? That's the question. I'm not liking this at the moment. It should get out. Okay. I still feel like we want to go up. We are in a bullish market. We are at the bottom of this range here, which is where we want to be. We don't want to be at the top of the range and it coming down. If it's going to come down, we want to be at the bottom. We had let's see here, 930. We already had a break in, do we ever, okay, this is the break. Could have a retest to the bottom. I'm actually going to put it, just in case we have that break retest. That is like a pivot point in a way. We'll see what price wants to do when it taps that again. If it taps it. Almost there. Okay, so we got, do we get it? There we go, we got it. Now this could be the break, and it could be a retest. We'll see what price wants to do here. Might want to go above the range, but overall, we see a bit of a trend forming upwards, as you can see here. We have the top part of this trend. Guess we kind of have a trend. Oops. Could be a potential trend line here. We have a lot of liquidity up there. Let's see where we're at with the fair value gaps on the 4 hour. We don't have any new ones. They've all been whipped into. Okay, so we got a break. I don't know that I want to be taking any break and retest to the downside today because we are in a uptrend overall. And we have this support zone and we have this potential trend line here. So if anything, if we come down here, then I might be taking a rejection off of this trend line. I feel like there's too much stacking up against it. If we took the short down to there, that'd be 15 points. That wouldn't be a bad little run. Points down to there. Let's see what the MMQ. So we're going down again. I'm in the 290s now, so I'm getting out of this hole. I really, carelessly while I was trying to implement my new strategy was getting in a big hole, just winging trades in the middle of the night and not really having any strategy a lot of times. And now that I'm starting to put together a little bit of a toolkit for coming up with a strategy, it seems to be fairly effective. Now, what happens when price dips down below here? It could make a run. We've been reacting off the trend line and the support zones. So, let's see what we want to do here. You could react anywhere here because as we see, previous price has danced around in this area quite a bit. But when it has come down, it seems to have come down quite substantially. So we're going to wait. I could see another retest of the bottom of the market open here. Now, the other thing I want to look towards is we have this consolidation period. Now we have this big rundown, boom. We've consolidated up. We are like towards the end of our consolidation period here. If we look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We made a big move down. So we're like at the end of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Big move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you go through these patterns of consolidation or correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're on the verge, I believe, of a big move here. The question is it going to go up or down from this basically range that we're working with? We have a lot of liquidity up here. We could inverse this fair value gap. If we look back on the daily, we could just try to get an idea of what price is doing here. I got these notes here. Stupid trade, top of the trend. Okay. Start moving some of the stuff here. These are my notes. So you can see we have come down already. It's looking to me, we look down with this one. We do have this 2 hour down here. We could come down more with this candle, but you see these wicks. We've got the long wick already there. We basically have a decent sized wick on this one, but I feel like we're towards the end of it. Oh, starting to move a little bit. I think we are kind of reacting off this. I don't know that it wants to move down much more. So we've kind of come into like a little mini consolidation zone here. That's shooting up. Oh, I missed it. That was weird. Okay. We are going up. I'm going to take the buy here. I got confused a little bit. I think I don't know what I was looking at. We could want to come down from here, make a new low, but I feel like our low is only going to be so low. Basically, we could have a very strong move down there, but if it goes below that trend line, then that's it. Now, as far as where could it go to the upside, we have the top part of this trend line, and we have the that could be a point where it does want to react off this trend line here. It could reject or it could go through. We also could now get a reaction off the break and retest to the downside again, but we want to be in longs because the market is ultimately long. So I think we're not in a bad point. I would probably have liked to have gotten to it down here, but we're in it right here. Stop loss is 13 points. Take profit would be 20 points up there, 1 to 3. And I mean, ideally it goes way up here. So I only, because it's such a small account, I'm only in one contract. I think if I was in a prop firm, I might be trading more. Okay. I didn't actually get the touch on that one. I could want to range around here a little bit. I'm gonna actually cash out. Oh, what did we cash out the positive though? I think it'll go. I think it'll go. I'm just gonna grab that real quick and try to get it on the way down again. Okay, we should tag it this time. If it decides to go up further, I could always re-enter. I'll take that money. It might want to react here, and it might want to keep going. We're creating some equal highs here. And the question is, does it want to break past it? Looks like it. We're making some new moves up now. I'm gonna wait for it to retrace back one little tick, and I think I'm gonna enter in here. See if it's past the midpoint. It's past the midpoint on this range here. We want to wait. I want to see where this one closes. We basically made a change of character, which is a good bullish trend indication. We're making a fair value gap, which is what we want to see. We've got 1, we've got 2 after this candle closes. They're 1 minute. It's not, you know, not great, but let's see where this closes. We get a small candle. I could expect it to go down a little bit. Could always wait for the break and retest to the upside. Okay. Now we do have this. Actually, this is kind of making a little bit of a trend here. We could see if it wants to reject or if it wants to go above. It wants to go above. We're going to wait for a retest. This could be our big move for the day. I got part of this move, but get the whole thing. Okay, we're gonna wait for it to come back down. I'm gonna buy right there. Okay, now we got like the basically the break and retest strategy. I'm gonna put my stop loss there. It's 28. It would dip into our profits, but I feel pretty confident that we're going to be moving up now. I've been like staying away from having any stop loss almost, because I'm kind of going off a higher time frame. This might go on, take it out right away. Look at that. But if it does, I'll probably just re-enter, because we really wanted to get off a better pullback anyway, so we'll catch it, we'll make it going back up again. But it could, we already did break above this little minor trend line here, so I could see it going up. It's already kind of shown that it wants to go up. We're in a basically another, we got another trend forming in this direction. We're passing the center line of the break and retest. We don't want to see that. We could come back all the way down. And that's okay too, because if it comes down, it's a good likelihood it's going to go back up as well. Okay, I'm not liking this as far as my stop loss here is probably going to get taken out, it looks like. Past the midpoint. We want to see it move. We want to see a good run here. This could be a bit of a consolidation zone again. We're on the bottom side of that, but it's because we're looking at this trend here. I could see this candle going up to here. Should we go going? We did react off this little minor trend line here. We're kind of funneling up there. I'd like to see it go up higher here. If it can make it above this little trend, then I think we'll be taken off, because we'll be above this range. We have a lot of liquidity up there. I'll take profit. I'm going to tentatively put it up here. That'll be a nice. It's basically already had a nice run up, so a nice leg. We want to see it break above this high here. That would be another good indication. Price wants to move up. It already had a nice healthy retrace and break. This is a nice break, and it had a crazy retest. However, this is kind of still a break and retest. We did cross the center point of this line here, which, where's the middle line? Across the middle line, but we're making our way up again. Okay. So we're breaking above the range. I think this might be our big move for the day. We already had a nice solid move. We've caught some of it. Now we're in the green here. If we could break out of this, that is another good sign as well. We're kind of getting to equal high zone territory. We'll see if it wants to reject or if it wants to break through. This is kind of a make or break moment. It will, if it breaks above all these equal highs, if it breaks above this trend zone, if it breaks and already retested basically out of this break and retest here, finding this trend zone here, reacting off that. If we also inverse this 4-hour fair value gap, that would be a good sign. Basically, it's not that long. Stalling out a little bit, but we're still moving up. Not 15. Love to see this trend continue here. Had some healthy pullbacks here. We got some volume. I'd like the volume to kick up a little bit. It's at 1.6. I think if it's over 2K on the 1 minute, that would be a good sign. It's getting there. Okay, we're over 2K now. Let's see if it starts moving. Still turning up. Volume just died off there for some reason. Okay, we're see if we can keep this trend going. We are kind of in new territory here. So we have not, there's this old Asian low up there, and I have a feeling it wants that. Okay, we're kind of breaking out of this trend. It could react off of here. Ideally, we'd want to see a wick there, and if it were more than that, then I would say it's a concern. We're probably going to just chop around in a range here. We're going up again. Okay, that was, we see a lot of green in our volume, little red. That's good. We're seeing some healthy pullbacks with the red. If it gets that, I'm gonna kind of be even happy for it to get this. It will probably, potentially, reject off of that. Once it takes that Asian. Okay, while this is working, I'm going to look at mine because I did not get my session levels out here. I don't know why they're not showing up. If you go to this Asian range, okay, oh, I like that better actually. So not liking. Okay, now we're gonna tag that. We're gonna get that 27. Okay, we got that 27, looks like. Do we get it? Okay, so we got that. Do we want to continue to go up? That's the question. It's looking like it. It did skyrocket up. So I'm gonna look for a little bit of a retrace here. It's wanting to go up, I believe. So we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go. So we've got that. There you go. I want to see it go to this trend line at least. Now we are getting ourselves out of this hole, boys and girls. When the 250, I think I'm getting back to more of a intuitive style based on what I learned. And when I was trading like this before, I did find some success just intuitively trading. And now that I actually know a bit more and how the trends work and stuff, I feel like I have more tools to gauge it in the moment. And I think you kind of have to be in the moment. You can't just go, well, I see it going towards my stop loss and I'm just going to let it hit it and lose all my money. Or do you pull out and instinctively react, get in, get out, enter in with confidence again, that kind of thing. So I think for the most part, I'm learning here. Okay, we can see a healthy pullback maybe to that level. Retest off of that Asian. We do kind of have this consolidation funnel here. Break out here. I think that my stop loss is it's at a good point. If it does want to come down, it could want to just retest off of that session open as well. I think I'm gonna have to get going here a little bit, but pretty successful, I'd say. This one, I'm not sure if I've really shared any strategy, but I'm just walking through my thought process as I go here. And I think I'm going to close out of this. Let's see it go back. There we go. This could be just a nice little pullback. We see no real quit on that chart there. With no quit right here. I mean, we've already went down and basically tapped the bottom of this range here today. We have more side to go up. We're above. We went above this range here. We've taken out this Asian. We're dancing off the Asian now. Hopefully we're going to make another big impulsive move up. We are kind of like maybe rounding the top as well in like a little bit of a consolidation period here. So I don't like that. Okay. I'll let it play a little bit. Obviously, a better entry would have been there. Yeah, that's a pretty big move down. I don't like that. But okay, we got some sell pressure here to be expected. I mean, this is more of a consistent overall. Like if it's like this, then that's just a steady movement up. So if it goes below there, then that is definitely concerning. Actually, maybe I will change my stop loss a little bit. We're just using these basically trend lines as a guide to where price is trending and if it breaks out of that trend or not. We saw that it broke out of this trend here, pulled back, and then continued up for a bit. Now when we look back in the overall picture, it does look like it's coming down now, and I don't like that. What has it done before? Like this is an example. So we could also look at, and then the Q. And more buying pressure on MMQ, looks like, or on ES rather. So I'm not quite liking this. We are obviously started a new candle there. Okay, we're going back up. We are at the bottom of this trend here. We're not crossing the Rubicon of changing the trend at this point. I do kind of want to get out, but I'm not sure. We got some support here. I'd like to see some movement. Okay, I like that. I don't like that. I'm kind of going sideways a little bit here. If this is a touch, at some point, it should want to make an impulsive move up. As you see, we got highs and lows. Let's see what our pivot points look like. Probably got one down there. Yeah. So we do not have a high pivot point yet. This could be it. that's the part that we're not sure about at this point. Okay, I like that. If we break this, then I'd say we're in good shape. Let it breathe a little bit. I'm not going to change my stop loss at this point. However, I could bring it to here at these equal bottoms. If it dips past that, then that's a bad sign. We're above. We basically totally inversed this fair value gap. So this is no more really relevant, I don't think. We got a lot of range above us. We had a big period of consolidation from 1030 to 1048. And then we're still at the bottom of this range, but we're hoping it's gonna have an impulsive move up. And you can see it's kind of like an order block here. That could mean just a natural pullback and then it continuing up, or it could be the sign of trend reversal. But I think what might happen before that is we have some sort of liquidity sweep. As you can see, if you do these sandwiches, we have created some fair value gaps here. We quit making them, so that's kind of showing us we've had a little bit of a shift in momentum. We have one here. I might want to come down to that one on the 15-minute and 1 minute. Okay. I'm basically gonna stop out with that's what we're looking for. Okay. Now we're kind of moving now. I want to see a big move. Take this stop loss. 1049. Have to clock out here in a little bit. Don't want to see it go back down. If it does, it's okay. I'm okay with that because I feel like the momentum, we had a lot of green here. At some point, we're going to make a shift. Actually, it might have even nice little wick. I like that. Push back. We can get into the black here. 23 seconds left on this candle. I just don't want to move. There we go. I like that. Now we're going to break out of this trend. Okay. Looks like it wants to. We're just kind of ranging. Yeah, there we go. I'm glad I changed that. And then we're going to look to re-enter after we've come down a bit, but I'd say actually I'm not sure. I do want to take long still. So this might be like a double top. And then we want to find a new bottom. Where could a new bottom be? So we have basically low, high, low, high. Our MSU is higher. We generally want to see this higher. So if this is lower, then I think it's going to go higher. Which might mean that this goes lower, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. It's kind of a rangy consolidation area here. As you can see, up, consolidate, and then it might want to pull back. So I don't think I want to take any trades right now, unless it pulls back a bit. Unless I see it basically want to come. Get rid of that middle line. Background's blue. I don't know if I'm seeing it. Probably want a retrace off of some of these key levels. Okay, we're gonna clock out. We had a good day.